I'm pretty sure I'm right. I might be wrong. I see you going, Nate. Make sure you check it. I've only been on 5 teams that's won 10 games or more, which is an average of once every 7 years. Now, if you check my record, I haven't been at a USC, Ohio State, Alabama. I haven't been at any of those schools. So to not be one of those schools and have an opportunity to, to win 10 games is very, very rare, and it's special. And we haven't done that yet. We have not, but we have an opportunity to do it, which is truly, truly amazing. And regardless of whether we achieve it or not, I'll always remember the 2018 class as being the class that did something that a lot of people didn't believe they could do. Questions?
Mario, Coach, on your right, in the back.
Hi, Coach. When did you know Eric was going to play, and then that performance that he gave today?
I didn't know about the performance. I'm not that close. I mean, I don't have that kind of vision, but he did something. The first part of the week, he really wasn't that good, and then I can't give you the exact day. I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday. He did something that was. I always look at people in space. Okay, I'm a picture guy. I'm a movie guy. I got to see him in space, and he did something that looked really, really natural, like he wasn't thinking about his back. And I went over to him and I said, "That is your back bothering you? Yeah, it didn't look like your back bothered you right there." And he says, "I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better." And the minute he said that, all the hair stood up on my arm. I mean, literally, he was looking at it, he started laughing. "Coach, look at your hair." All the hair started standing up on my arm because I knew right then we had a chance to win.
Steven?
Can you take us back even to Yankee Stadium? That moment when he went down, I think a lot of people who saw that thought it might be more serious than it was. What was your perspective, going home? Was there concern early on that it was more?
That's what, it's what doctors are for. I'm not gonna do that stuff. Unfortunately, I was one of those guys that got hurt a lot. So I'm one of those, when I go out there, I ask them, the doctors, the trainers get mad at me. I'm like, "What's going on? What's your body? What's feeling?" Because I've been hurt so much that normally they'll say something, I'm like, "Okay, I've had that before. Okay, you'll be able to be back in 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 days." And the injury that he has, I've actually had it before, and I'm not gonna say it publicly, but it's one of those things where depending on who the guy is, they could go. It just depends on who the person was. And I knew that with him and the way he fights, we had a chance. And it was not good early, but as young people do, they really recover very quickly once they're on the road. And that's what age does for you. And he recovered very quickly.
Josh and then Nate.
Got a 2-parter for you. One,
Go slow.
Yeah, I'll go part 1 first. What did he do on Wednesday or Thursday that you kind of thought he was bad?
He took a ball. He took it's a read zone play, and I'm thinking that he was going to just hand it off, and he yanked it out at the very last minute, and then he burst, which is, like, if you got a bad, I'm not going to say what, you shouldn't be able to do that. And he did it, and then I'm thinking, okay, that looks a lot better than I thought. And then all of a sudden another guy came at him and he zipped the ball out there to the perimeter, and I'm like, whoa. It was like one of those Secretariat things or sea biscuits. I'm like, whoa. It looks normal. It looked normal, and that it still getting me excited. And I was like, whoa. I mean, so if he can do that, we still got a chance. Another 48 hours, he might be able to put in a performance, which he did. What's the second one?
Yeah. So part 2, I was curious just what you make. Obviously, over the last 3 years, you've seen Eric's kind of very charismatic and outgoing on the field. Curious what you make of that throughout a game like today. It seems like it kind of keeps him going, fired up in a game like this.
Eric's weird. He doesn't. He's weird because he's a quarterback. He's not weird. He's a football player. It's just that you don't see a lot of quarterbacks like him, and that's the weird part about him. And I finally learned that you can't talk to him like a quarterback. You have to talk to him like a linebacker. And if you talk to him like a linebacker, then he's not so weird.